Hi, and welcome to this Tempus University training video of using project sheets for capturing information in Tempus Resource. I'm your host, Beth Rosepal, Implementation Specialist at ProSymmetry. Today, we'll be taking a look at project sheets and how similar they are to Excel, which makes it easier to track all information regarding a project in one place. The functionality we'll be looking at will be templated sheets to apply across multiple projects, freeform sheets with no rules to allow for free-flowing information, as well as the cloning of existing sheets or templates from other projects. We'll head over to Tempus Resource to go ahead and dive into a project in the project management tile. From there, we'll simply select a project from the list provided. And then to get to sheets within a project, you'll simply navigate to the drop-down menu of the different options within a project. You'll see sheets near the bottom. And from here, all sheets being used in that project will appear. Sheets, as mentioned, are very similar to Excel, so this feature makes it easier to track all information regarding a project in one place. Cells support formatting, formulas, and filtering like you would in Excel. And additionally, users can clone existing sheets and sheet templates from other projects. So if we wanted to import from a template, we could do that up at the top from this little drop-down menu here. From its different project. This is how you can kind of clone those. You can also include additional templates that you want to add in. You can clone this sheet from a project and add that to the list as well. So definitely multiple options for being able to copy a sheet over to another project as needed, or to be able to clone your own sheet as well to be used in the future. Sheet data can also be used in reporting as well as exported to Excel for sharing with teams. There are two different types of sheets within the Sheets section. You can create a free-form sheet, which just from the bottom here, you would simply collect this little green plus button. It would then provide you with your new sheet to where you can go in and rename the sheet by clicking the arrow icon next to it. So it gives you the option to enter in a risk report name if you wanted to do that, and then clicking outside of that would save the name for you. To be able to actually edit the sheet, you would click into the sheet, check out the sheet, and from there you can make additional changes. So as mentioned, it does support formatting. So if you wanted to add in a calculated field or add in any type of calculations, or again, any filters or formulas that you want to add in here, you do have the ability to do so. From here, any changes that you make to the sheet can be saved by simply clicking save and check in. There's also going to be templated sheets within Tempus. Templated sheets are defined administratively, and they're also available then in all sheets within your projects. For further guidance on creating sheet templates, please reference the Tempus configuration sheet templates video in our Tempus University YouTube library. However, any templates that appear in your sheets, you can interact with them like you would a free form sheet. However, some columns may have specific requirements or be configured in a way that only certain options are available. So let's see what that means. If we check out the sheet to be able to interact with it, if we click into a specific tile here, we'll see that for RAID category, we have to select a specific option from the selection drop-down menu. If we release this and head over to status report, we can take a look and see that for the date, we have to specifically enter in a calendar item. So it does give you the options here once you check out the sheet to be able to see that. It would force you to pick from the calendar. Same thing if it's got a selection, you have to select from the selection. Some items do require for multi-selection as well, depending on how the template was established. Any changes that you make, if you're satisfied with what you've updated to the sheet, you can then click save and check in. From there, it does allow you to save those changes to the sheet for anyone to interact with later on. At any point, if you're working within the sheet, you do have the ability to also add in additional rows. So if we check out the sheet again, say I were to add in a few dates here, let's just say for time's sake, I go ahead and say, okay, there's a bunch of specific status updates I needed to make on the third, I would be able to go in and do that. Let's say I needed to add in another row or something like that. There's going to be this plus button at the top. If we click that, it'll go ahead and automatically add in a row for me. Same thing with columns. If I hit this plus button, it's going to allow me to add in additional columns. If you do have a template established, however, it's not going to add in columns within your template. It would more so add those to the end of the row as these have already been configured. As always, if you're satisfied with your changes that you've made, you would just simply select Save and Check In to move forward with persisting those changes that you've made. This concludes our walkthrough of project sheets for capturing information in Tempus Resource. We hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your customer success manager or implementation consultant. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.